Hello, everybody. Today is Tuesday, September 30th, and we're going to be talking about two different things today. We're going to be talking about Jhudora and Illusen Quest updates, and after that, we're going to be taking a look at the donation dome, because if you don't know, today is the last day of the Tale of Dacardia event, so make sure you end up doing that, because if not, you're going to miss out on all the prizes. The thing about the Jhudora and Illusen Quest updates that I want to talk about is premium members get double the amount of time. There is a cookie for people that are not premium that you are able to actually, get double the amount of time. And I think personally that if you are higher up when it comes to the quest, if you prepare, if you open a board, you don't need the extra time. Right? Like it makes total sense. If you have everybody sitting around, people that have rarity 99s, you should be good. You don't need that extra time. But there are some cases where having an extra minute could help you if you are not as prepared. So make sure to look out for that. Jhudora and Illusen are both getting new prizes. You can take a look here. They say it's new, but some of them, well, this one in particular looks kind of the same, but we shall see when this all comes out. And then you also see the pet. So of course, if you do not notice that some of the items that, maybe be taken off of the list are going up in price. Now, the other controversy that we're experiencing here is dealing with the trophies, because this right here, let me zoom in more. However, it seems this perk allows you to receive a perfect score of 2,000 for each quest completed, which now leads to the high score tables for these quests being fully paid to win. I really wish they didn't rate that. Hopefully to give TNT some benefit of that. This is a bug or oversight and not actually intended. Otherwise, it's the most brazen pay to win update they've made this year. I will tell you right away, why I don't like them. Jelly Neo, I kind of have like a big thing about them saying that right there. It's fully pay to win is because I 100% believe, and I have no reason to say 100% confidence, but I'm going to go with that. This is a 100% total oversight. Yeah, that's all this is. Because I imagine them sitting in a room, right? Like, just imagine a table, conference room, something like that. They might not even be at a table. It might just be online or something. But someone was like, okay, premium, what we're going to do for all premium stuff is give people double the experience, right? We've seen double the prizes, double the chances at things. You get to fight Battledome challengers. And this one, they're like, okay, let's give them double the amount of time. And then someone's sitting there is like, do it. That sounds like a good idea. Do it. So, because we can't give them double the prizes. Imagine you get to the end and you're like, oh, let's give them double the prizes. Imagine the weapons being double the prize. That doesn't make any sense. So double the time makes sense. But nobody was sitting there thinking, oh crap, you got to watch out for the scores on the trophies. No one was doing that. No one was thinking through that. It's just something that I think, unfortunately, just happened. And I believe they will fix it. Again, I have no reason to believe that what I'm saying is even true. But, this is where I stand. If anybody's ever built anything, and it's not even built, like, let's say you wanted to make cupcakes and you're like, crap, there's going to be 2 times the amount of people or 4 times the amount of people coming over. You go and make those cupcakes, and at some point you might have multiplied by 3 instead of 4. You didn't use a big enough bowl, so you tried the eyeball. It's a lot of things can happen in that experience. And this is what I think. They tried to make a cupcake and they tried to add double the amount, but in the end they didn't realize that something was going to go wrong. All right, do you ever try to shove 2 pans of something into an oven? It doesn't just work out where it cooks in the same amount of time. It does not do that. Your oven cannot handle that, and in my experience, you mess up. So I think this is what this is. They tried to bake this cupcake and it didn't work out. So you have some messages here from Jelly Neo staff. So a little bit more explanation on this. Every time you complete a quest, you get 1k points for completing it, plus 1 point for every second you have left. That's where the 2k comes from. So it maxes out at a certain point, and because you're getting double the amount of time, that max out window is a lot larger. Okay, but again, I think this is something that they are going to fix. If not, then people are going to, just end up getting trophies by just getting a fortune cookie, and I don't believe that's actually true. Because if that was actually true, you'd have a lot more games where they would do this too. and I just don't believe that's gonna be a thing. Yeah, it's just complete oversight. So we shall see who's right or wrong in the end, but that's where I'm going with. All right, final day for Donation Dome Prize Shop. Here we go. Tales of Dacardia in-app event. Remember, the event ends today, including the prize shop, which is really stupid. I don't understand why they do that, because they have some time in between when you fight another challenger. I don't even know if there is going to be another challenger, but make sure you do this. So here you go. Here are the prizes that you could pick up. And for today, because the Void Within is over, so I might as well do something else with my life. I have this. I'm gonna put this off to the side, so I'm gonna have this off to the side so I can stare at it. But then also I'm gonna bring this up because truly I have no idea what prizes I'm going to get. I didn't do my donation yet for the day. I forgot how a pain in the butt it is to actually do this all at the same time. So I'm going to do my daily donation so that I can get my Grendo warehouse stamp. I'm going to give some omelets. Yo, I am running out of omelets. This is crazy. So you have to give 12 omelets plus 5 of something. I'm going to give 5 apples today. And voila, max points. There we go. Give my stamp. There's my stamp. Cool. Alright, this is what I have. So remember what I said about the Jhudora and Illusen Quests. We don't know what's actually going to happen. If it keeps the same kind of process, you're going to need rarity 99s. So, I should probably flip back. Alright, I'm going to flip back and forth. Screw this. So, of course, the big things you're going to get is the book. The book is very important. Here's a rarity 99 alien. Oh, robot Meowclops. That's pretty nice. Red Clockwork Grundo, another rarity 99. And then from there, there's a wearable ECG. This is a rarity 98, which is not a 99, but still, I think that'd be nice to have, especially in the quest, just to get to the 99 quest. And the sloth. Oh, what the heck is this? 0 points. Oh, it's 4 Neo points. Dang. Dang, I was like, why is it 0 Neo points per crab each? They didn't even bother rounding up. They're like, don't get it. Just don't even bother doing that. Okay, so I'm back over here. There's no way I remember all that, but let's just do my best. Okay, so I want this alien. How many points I have? I already bought stuff from the days before because I'm like, I don't want to mess this up. All right, we got the alien. Okay, next. I already got that book. Robot Meowclops would be cool, but I want to get the red Grundo just to make sure I get that. Sweet, sweet. And next is going to be the backpack. Yeah, that backpack. Alright. Then I get this TCG. Even better. Alright, 1,000 points left. I'm running out of money here. Or currency. Running out of... I want that... Did I get that sloth box already? Yeah, I did. Okay, well... I almost want to get that creepy wind-up Meepit just because it's 0 Neo points away. That's actually pretty sad. I feel like I want to help the guy out. But I'm not going to do that. Even though I just said all that, I'm going to go all the way back down again. I want the Meowclops. That rebound. Meowclops. Okay. There's that one. Red Clockwork. There's a ball. Sloth volleyball. Do I want that? I'm trying to think in my mind, like, what actually... Oh, I want this. I want this background. Oh, shoot. I'm only down to 140. That definitely limits my choices here. What do I got left? The keychain. Oh, I can't get the Meepit now. Dang. Dang. Okay, well, I guess... Oh, wait. I only have 140. I mean, well, that's pretty obvious what I'm getting. There we are. That is it. That is all my points. By this. No. I thought it would, like, gray out, but I guess it doesn't. It does not. Oh, that's sad. Like, you can't get... I know you were supposed to use boosters or buy something. That bag of slime. It's terrible price. But yeah, that's it for everything. I got all the calendar. I do believe. If you have not seen what the prizes were, if you do not play this game, every day you get this calendar thing. What did I get? I got a sloth something, a card, a book, a robot, food, 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 and this was can I click on these? No, I can't. Can't. It's kind of like some lubricant, I think they said. I don't know. No. I might as well put my people to work, so you just bear with me as I do this. But the Void Within kind of gone. It's kind of like, what am I doing with my life now on Neopets? The Void Within leaves me with so much void in my life. I need to rebuild my omelet army here. So let me just do that. Assign you. Wait. No. I want you to make 10, buddy. You're working all day. I do not want to do this manually. I still say one of the worst things in this game is making omelets. Yeah, it's because you have to keep watching them and hitting a thing for you have to flip it. You have to flip the omelet to cook it perfectly. But again, if you make 10 omelets at one time, it's a lot more difficult than you think. So it's just I tried to go back to that analogy about making cupcakes. That's what that was, but it failed miserably. Really failed miserably. Okay, let me get more materials, and voila, that is it for that. I'm gonna like kind of leave this on the background. I don't know how loud the music actually is, but wow, look, it's like he's dying. Yeah, I leave him with the lowest amount of food possible. You know, so I just feed him an omelet. They stay 10% full, and they're just always hungry. I feel like if they're hungry, they want it more. They work harder for me. It's actually not that. It's because I log in so infrequently throughout the day that it's kind of a waste of food to keep them fully full, because then you're just wasting omelets and you have to feed them more omelets, and they don't deserve all that omelet for just sitting there doing nothing. Yeah, I really do wish that there was a way to just keep them full. That would be nice. You know, like the Neo Lodge. I know people have said that before. I've said that before. But yeah, outside of that, what else is going on in here? There's capsules, I guess. See what we else got on this thing. We got some I've never used any of my Dacardia coins. They're just still sitting there. Yeah, I have 2,920. Oh, I could actually draw 10 of something. But unfortunately, I don't want any of it. So I will just put this away now. And we'll go back here to Neopets. So outside of that, Neopets, yeah, what is there to do here? I guess I could do Illusion's Quest or Jhudora's Quest. The thing with that I don't understand is, does it reset back to like level 1 when they first when it happens, right? When it actually goes. All right, hold on, go back, because I don't think that said that at all. What is this about rarity 91s? I didn't read all this. Rarity 99s. I've never liked these quests. It looks like TNT isn't doing a complete overhaul, which is a shame. The quest makes absolutely no sense at this day and age, considering how scarce our 99 items are, because only bots are able to restock them. That's not actually true. You can get rarity 99s. I've restocked it one like last month when I actually tried the restock. So it's more about even seeing it in the first place. Rarity 99s, of course, by nature, are harder to find. But you just saw me in Tales of Dacardia just get 2 rarity 99s. Good luck to anyone trying to get this stuff. I only wish these quests were retired, or at very least reworked. Hard pass for me. All right, buddy. I mean, yeah. Oh, this is the most blatant pay to win, really? When we just had the plot point increase, everyone was here so nonchalant about it. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Double wheel spins, double the. Yeah, I think this is not the most blatant pay to win. It's just, I mean, again, in the end, I think it's just an oversight. So let's go back up here. Let's go back here. I think it said something about these things will happen after the Fairy Festival event. But it didn't say anything about. Yeah, lastly, it's been officially announced that the prizes for both of their quests are coming after the Fairy Festival concludes in October. But I don't know if that means we all reset back to level 1. That's level 1. Because presumably somebody could just sit there at like level 49, right? Or just about to do before level 50. They completed 59 and is sitting there waiting for level 50, and voila, you get the item. I don't know if that's gonna be that way or not. But it would be nice if they said for sure, because imagine someone actually did that and they reset you back to level 1. That would be crazy. In my mind, that's actually kind of funny if they did it that way. Just because you should have gotten it. But, well, yeah. Okay. All right, Jelly Neos, they're having some maintenance. Fairy Prize Shop. Captain Quickfinger. I don't think he's there this morning. I haven't used any of his stuff, but what did he last have? Necklace, background, bow, wings. Oh, shoot. That's a rarity 99, but it's only 300,000 Neopets. Actually, how much were these? As I say this, 232. You know what? It doesn't matter how much it is, because having the rarity 9 is having the rarity 99 that you got for free for playing Tales of Dacardia way better than buying it off somebody for 200,000. Though, like I said, like, we should see a bunch of rarity 99s. I wonder if people are buying up the rarity 99s as we speak. In my mind, I sat here thinking about it, and I'm like, there's someone who totally could do it, but I don't think it's worth the time. Like, you could say, yeah, well, if somebody actually has, you know what, let me do this. Illusions hit played. The reason why I say it's not worth the time is because rarity 99s is kind of like, you need to be there for it, because that rarity 99 is worth it in that moment. Like when someone has a quest or someone's just trying to stock it up. Let's just say they're on a quest. If you're not there within that 16-minute interval, it does not matter whatsoever if you had the item or not, because they're not going to want it after the quest is over. So yeah, that hasn't changed in price at all. And this is, yeah, let me see. I'm just checking it because it's Captain Quickfinger. Did people like load up on this, or did people like buy this out knowing that we have Illusion and Jhudora's quest? So yeah, I think they're just gonna sit here. That's just me. I mean, there's always some crazy person that's gonna try to inflate these things, but who really knows, right? There we go. There we go. Let's see. I got a really nice prize today, ornate purple neg, so that's pretty nice. Look at this thing. If I remember correctly, yeah, 215,000. I'd take that. And then underneath my Neopets, anything good? Not really. Did you see the prices yet? I kept hinting at this. Hopefully you were able to take advantage of the lower prices. Twisted Potion of Strength, 60,000 Neo points. This is saying everything has a value at a certain level. The same thing like Negs. Therapeutic Swamp Water, 114. And lastly, Strength Serum, of course, 155,000. But then you have to realize that stuff like this exists, like this Power Neg, for 141,000. So you have to do some mental math on what is worth what. Okay, there you go. Okay, I think that's everything. It's amazing with the lack of Void Within. Oh, this is my items, I suppose. Grundo, where? How much is? I feel like we got one of those recently. Was it from like a code? Okay, apparently worth more than I thought. I swear we got one recently though. Zoom out, tools, item price checkers. Grundo warehouse stamp. How much are you? 29 million. Wait a second. Everybody's getting it today. Hold on, I need to sell it. I was sitting here doing this freaking video. I already have one of these. Shoot. How much are they now? It's probably like, let me in my head say 12 million. Oh, I see a 12. I see a 5. I see, oh, 15. Somebody got suckered. I want to say someone got suckered, but is that actually the truth? 15 million. Look at these. There's... Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah, I feel like they 100% did. But yeah, we'll see. I think this is the telltale right here. Right here. This one's 12 million, 30 minutes to 2 hours. I'm just going to put mine up for I'm gonna put mine for. I always hate this. I want to get it now. I already have one of these. I know I have one of these. So I don't mind selling this. I do want to sell it before other people start putting it up, because anybody that played Tales of Dacardia should be getting it today. And I don't care if I undersell. Actually, you know, like this. Yeah, I'm gonna go 12 million. Kind of want to beat out that other guy. 11 million, 1 million. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we shall see, because I know it's coming down. The price is coming down. I mean, do people buy it up? Do a lot of people need the stamp? I don't freaking know, but I don't care because I already have it. And there's going to be other people that are going to be putting it up. Okay, so I need to put this stuff away. Enough talking about that and trying to figure all that stuff out. Let me just throw this in the good old safety deposit box, because I don't need them right now. Okay, that was a nice bit right there. That's crazy. Holy crap. So make sure, I mean, depending on what you want to do with your stamps, if you're trying to earn money. Oh, there's a good saying here, because people asked me before about how I make my money. Well, I will tell you this. Here's something profound that you can use in your daily life. You know, I heard someone say not too long ago is, if you want to become a millionaire, do something that can make you $1 million. I know, I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? You could always come up with something that will make you $1 million. You have an idea that will make you $1 million. But if you can't, think of a way to make $1 1 million times. Yeah, if you really think through that, apply that to Neopets. So what form that takes is up to you. You can play games a lot, right? Like, you can play all these games. I know I wouldn't do it. Yeah, you could just go here, turn on Destructo Match, attempt to do this, play it 3 times every day, and make some money. You could do that. Or you could restock, or you can, oh, I have to do the wishing well. You know, you could go to the Hidden Tower every day and buy baby paintbrushes and sell it every day inside of your shop. But no matter what, if your goal is to make 1 million Neo points, you just have to make 1 Neo point 1 million times. And it sounds really boring, but it makes a whole lot of sense. And then you think about, if you want to resell, if you want to like look for code stones and all of that stuff, that's an easy way to make 1 million. So take that and apply that to 1 billion. I know that still sounds like a lot, but very doable with how Neopets is in their daily economy. So I know there's people that, you know, like literally buy things using the shop wizard and sell it for 100 Neo points more, 1,000 Neo points more, 5,000. You only have to do that a certain amount of time before you get pretty rich. It's more just about, are you willing to go through the motions into it? There are humongous opportunity on Neopets if you want to earn Neo points. And you, like I said, you can apply that to your life. Like, literally think about what I just said, and you can do that with your life. But again, just depends on how you view it and all that. Oh, I used some Neocash. I did end up getting this Doggle Fox capsule. So it's somewhere in my gallery at this point. Where is the little guy? Oh, they took it off this page. Yeah, okay, it's not there anymore, but it's in my gallery. There it is. Okay, so that is everything. Caption contest. There one here. If 1 Neo Cola is good, 37 must be galactic. Sip sip hooray. Do you feel transmorged? Okay, I can't do this right now. I can't read that. Some of them are not good. And I'm not saying that just because none of them are mine. I did not actually enter this, but I'm not ready for dad jokes this morning. But that is everything. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Good luck out there. Don't forget to do Tales of Dacardia. I don't know if you heard the music, but I hope you enjoyed. Maybe I could have put a different music. I know depending on what you do, they have different music. They have different music. Oh yeah, this one, I could have left this music on. This one's nice. Let me crank it up. You jam out on this. There you go. Oh, look at her walk by. You get like a little cameo and the crab is dancing. I'll see y'all later. Bye.